Hi, this is Pastor Leangela Williams, founders of Real Deliverance Ministries, author of Weapon of Warfare on Amazon.com. I want to talk to you about a subject today called Can Demon Give People Cancer? What brought me to this topic was that I had a spiritual warfare dream on last night. And you have to watch demons because a lot of times demon will masquerade as other people. And in this dream, it was some demons. They will masquerade as patients. I work in healthcare, so most of the time, demons gonna masquerade. They can masquerade themselves as your spouse, as your parents, as your sibling, co-workers, and patients. And these demons will masquerade as patients. In this dream, I was reclined back in the chair and I was trying to get up, but I was being held down by two patients. And the patient was leaning in over me, trying to blow into my mouth. Uh, Before they began to blow in my mouth, they said, "You have cancer." And then they began to try to proceed to blow in my mouth. And I began to turn my head. I began to try to fight, but couldn't get out of it. And they began to blow in my mouth. And then in the dream, it seemed as if I seen someone I knew, a friend, and they told me that I needed to go get checked. Okay. So as I was proceeding to go to the health room or get checked at the nursing station, um, they told me somebody come out the door and said that they are in a meeting. Anytime you have a dream that says that somebody's in a meeting, then you got to realize what's going on here. This is a witchcraft dream. You got to realize that somebody's trying to initiate you. Witches and warlocks are trying to initiate you. Anytime you're in a dream and you're riding with people and you don't know who they are, that's a sign of witchcraft. This dream was demonic. This dream was not from God, and it let me know that demons can issue out cancer to people. Um, I immediately counterattacked this dream. I immediately came against this dream, and that's the problem with the body of Christ. When we have these type of dreams, we just say, "Oh, it was so real. Oh, you ought to hear about this dream I had." No, this is a spiritual warfare attack. They start in the dream realm. If we don't stop them in the dream realm, then they manifest in your natural life, or they manifest in your body, or the cancer will manifest in your body. Whatever disease that these demons are trying to issue out to you, it will manifest in your body. So I counterattacked it. I came up against cancer. I got prayer points on Facebook. I don't have them with me at the moment. Um, you'll have to look for them on Facebook on the Real Deliverance Ministries. I'll try to put them in the description box. Um, I began to pray. And one thing about when you're in spiritual warfare, you can't pray cute prayers. People that are not deliverance ministry are not going to pray like you pray. So you can't always listen to what they say because they don't do what you do. You know, it's just like different doctors you go to. You go to a specialist when you need them, and so it's only a few select deliverance ministries. All of the body of Christ should be a deliverance ministry because Jesus came casting out demons and devils. Come on, somebody, and laying hands on the sick that they shall be recovered. Come on, somebody. But what you need to do, you need to pray more than 30. You need to pray, I say a minimum. You need to pray 30 minutes to an hour. If you don't have dreams like this, you need to fast and pray. I'm going to fast and pray. 3 days after this dream, I'm going to be fasting and praying for the next 3 days. Why? Because I'm not trying to let this manifest in my life. I'm not taking it lightly. I'm not laying down. Come on, somebody. And I don't want you to lay down. When you have these dreams, too many times we just throw it over our shoulder and then a couple months later it manifests. I had a young lady to tell me that she dreamed that she was being shot in a dream. So many times she was being shot. She ended up being at the hospital. To make the long story short, she ended up going to the hospital for real because I told her, I said, listen, I said, you need to come and get hand laid on you. You need to get deliverance prayer so that won't manifest in your life. She didn't listen. She thought it was just a dream. She ended up getting sick on down the line. So, saints, we don't have time to wait and we don't have time to get sick down the line, but we got to do something now. I hate that I had the dream, but I thank God because I was able to be able to share with you today what to do. Even if you have cancer, use the prayer points. Start fasting and praying. Start declaring and decreeing your healing. A lot of people they are sick with cancer, don't know what to do. Um, Maybe God is trying to save some people's lives. Maybe God is trying to push us back to, if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray. So I'm going to list the prayer points, and I got something else that I would like to show you. This right here is the shofar. I had this in my church for a whole year. It was sitting there a lot of, you may see it in a lot of prophetic churches. I ordered it off the line, I think Amazon, but this year the Lord allowed me to know what this was for. And this is a weapon in spiritual warfare. So I used my shofar this morning as well. I sound it because it's like a war cry. I sound it because I need the angels to come. I need them to come to assist me. Um, and I've also heard and seen preachers where a man has played this and he learned how to play it and people were being healed. People that was in the stage 4 cancer were being healed because the shofar was being played. So this is a very powerful weapon. It's so many sounds. Each sound means something. I think it's 3 different sounds. What one long sound mean? So many 9 short sounds mean. You'll have to look it up and do your research on. But use the shofar. And I heard somebody say, or I read somewhere that angels will invade your house. They will invade your property. They will come in your house when you sound this, because this is like in the last days the trumpet gonna sound. They don't call these. You might not see shofar when you doing your research in the Bible. You might see trumpet, but you put shofar in. You Google it. And you'll find out history about this, but use your shofar. Instead of letting that shofar sit there, begin to use the shofar. Use it for your services. Use it before you have service. We need the power of God. Um, we can no longer just be sleep people. So I thank you for your time. I pray that this helps somebody. You can also watch this video on Facebook. You can find me as Pastor Leangle, Leeangle Williams. God bless each and every one of you. I love you, and I pray that you take heed to what I said. If you had dream about any demons attacking your body, giving you any kind of sickness, we got to pray against that. If you don't know what to do, then you find somebody. I am a deliverance minister. I help people get delivered. You don't know what to do, and you're not familiar with spiritual warfare, find you a deliverance ministry or church. God bless you. Love each and every one in Jesus' name.